Hays and Hays, it's Leopardess and welcome back to my channel. And in today's video we're going to talk about why I stopped retwisting my locks. So before we begin, please remember to like and subscribe to this channel. Also follow me on Instagram at leopardess_. If you like any of the jewelry that I am wearing, got some nose rings too. Make sure you guys check it out at leopardesscollection.com. Get 15% off using the promo code Leopardess. And why I've stopped retwisting my hair is honestly because it has become very bothersome to me. And I feel like that's such a weird statement, seeing as I said I only retwist my hair once a month or a month and a half to 2 months sometimes. One time within that 1 month or a month and a half to 2 months really bothered me. So one of the reasons why I got locks is because it's low maintenance. And I didn't want to really do too much with my hair besides like the typical routine of washing, moisturizing, hot oil treatments, styling here and there. Every once in a while you see me pop up with curly hair. But you'll see it happen like once every 2 or 3 months, once every 2 months. It's not really an everyday thing for me. But what I must say is that curling my hair is much easier for me than retwisting. And it's not that I can't retwist my hair properly or that I have any issues with it. I just think that it's very time consuming and I don't really like that. And there's been times where I've moisturized my hair or I've washed my hair and I'm just like, oh, are you gonna do a retwist? And I'm just like, no, I'm not, because it's annoying, it's bothersome. I just want to do my moisturizing routine and do my hot oil treatments and go. That's all I want to do. So that's number one reasons why I stopped retwisting. Now this doesn't mean that I won't retwist ever again, because that's absolutely not true. Like I said, my retwist schedule is very weird. It's abnormal, but it will happen again, but just when I'm ready. So number two, the main reason why I stopped retwisting, and this is one of the reasons why I will go on like a 2 to 3 months every once in a while, is basically to retain the uniformity of my locks. So I would say my locks are on the medium scale. They're not too big, they're not too small, they're just there in between. So I kind of like the way my locks are uniform all the way down, and I want to make sure I maintain that throughout my hair. So if I'm looking at my roots, or you see how much new growth I have? But if I'm looking at my roots and I'm like, you know, I don't think it's going to turn out exactly the way it is, I step back for a second and I'll start to like semi-freeform a bit for a while until I feel like, okay, that hair is locking exactly how I want it to. So sometimes just looking at my hair and figuring out how I'm going to manipulate it to make sure that it's uniform. And by uniform and just, you know, thick all around, what I basically mean is if I grab this lock, you see how from the base of it, it's like the same thickness going down, except for the end, of course. But even from right here, it's uniform. So sometimes, you know, sometimes I'll see like variation, and also when I don't retwist, I can see changes as well when I'm semi-freeform. Like, okay, like it's time to retwist. It's time to kind of put everything back together. So that's the second reason why I'm not retwisting my locks. But like I said, this does not mean that I will not be retwisting, because once I feel like I've hit my goal, I may decide to retwist again based on how my hair is doing. The third reason why I've stopped retwisting is because I don't like seeing my scalp. So at first, when I first got my locks, like I was like, it didn't matter. Like I loved seeing my scalp, whatever. But I don't like seeing too much scalp. And that's not saying I'm scalpy now. I just don't like seeing my scalp. Like I'm not scalpy, like that's not an issue. I just prefer like this or like this. But when my hair is retwisted, I'm just gonna go like this. Like I feel like I see so much, and I kind of just like afro locks. I like when I see like a little bit of afro, a little bit of locks. So I'll retwist my hair and I'll be like, damn, like, you know, that looks really good. Like, you know, I can appreciate a good fresh retwist, you know what I mean? Like a week or so, I'm like, damn, I miss like being able to just brush my hair back or something of that sort. It's a mixture for me. It's like some days I really want to have, you know, my roots out, and then some days I'm like, okay, well, not some days, once in a blue moon, I'm like, okay, let's get this fresh retwist going. But on most days I prefer it like this. I think it's easier. I think I don't have to worry about maintaining my retwist, and for me personally, I just think it looks better on me and it's less work. So those are the 3 main reasons why I have stopped retwisting my locks for now. Don't forget that part. And it's basically just I'm just chilling. Like, I'm just chilling. So I just made this video because I was recently asked about my retwist schedule, and my retwist schedule I would still say is the same, like once a month and a half to 2 months, or once a month depending on how I'm feeling. But I would say the 1.5 months is more realistic. But I just want you guys to know that sometimes it's just based on how I'm feeling. I want to be bothered, if I want to maintain the uniformity of my locks, and 3, if I don't want to see my scalp. But thank you guys so much for listening to me rant through this video. In the comments below, let me know what you guys prefer. Do you guys prefer retwist, or do you guys prefer to retwist or not retwist? Or are you guys like a mixture in between where you're like, okay, today I'm gonna retwist, and then after 2 months I've decided I'm not gonna retwist? Do you guys go back and forth in your schedule? Let me know below. Also, if you're interested in any of the jewelry that I'm wearing, make sure you guys check it out at leopardesscollection.com. Get 15% off using the promo code Leopardess. Also, make sure you guys check out my new channel, Leopardess DIY. This is where I'll be doing all my backyard renovation house stuff, and also my backyard makeover stuff. So on my channel I have all my backyard makeover videos, but if you want to see more, make sure you guys subscribe to that channel, and that channel will be more of my house or like DIY things that I do, like my backyard makeover. My wedding stuff will also be over there, so there's a lot coming up for my wedding stuff. So if you're interested in that, make sure you guys go to that channel and subscribe right now. But I appreciate you guys so much. Please.